we're here. Let's go. I'm at the CONEXPO-CON AG. We might be needing one of these later with my dad. He's up ahead. And first time I've ever been here, but we're excited and we're gonna check this place out. As you can see, it's pretty amazing. This is just one hall. As I understand, it might take weeks to cover all the ground in here, but we're gonna get started, see how far we make it, and show you some highlights along the way. So let's go have some fun. Looks like we have some high-tech drone technology here. Self-deployed drone security system, solar panels, drone is deployed, pops out, flies around, checks things out. Pretty amazing. I think this is about the biggest vac truck I've seen, and this is not going to fit on any little back roads in my county that I know of. All right, well, I haven't made it very far into this convention, and I think I'm going to run out of batteries early. There's just too much cool stuff to see. Some sort of a loader mulcher, very dedicated unit. This excavator set up for dedicated mulching, equipped with this VCon. What a beast. And this looks like one of those firefighting skid steer setups. Heavy duty steel tracks. I'm sure this thing weighs probably 20,000 pounds or more. Very specialized drill rig attachment. These little buggers caught my eye. I don't know if these are weapons of mass destruction. No, looks like a pump maybe. Incredible, giant. There's Dad. He's checking out the Vermeer. That is a ML80. They have the 100, and this is a bigger unit here. It's a vertical lift ML150. But what I thought was really cool is this little mixer right here, concrete mixer. That would be super handy. We've been renting these more and more for all the little septic jobs that we do. And we're probably gonna buy one. Just not sure which one we're gonna buy, but nice units. Well, if you need to cut down through some hard rock, I think this thing's gonna do it for you. This thing is massive. It's at least 8 or 10 feet across. And looks like it has Trimble set up. Massive dual grouser cleats on this machine. Just enormous. There's a picture of it or a video of it working. Nice directional drill rig here. Looks like you can do some drilling in a cozy environment. This thing is a giant beast. All right, we got a nice crane truck right here. Knuckle boom. Yeah. We've used these before for setting septic tanks.
Big truck.
I'm just showing you guys this because I haven't seen one of these before in the market. Mastodon Forestry Mulcher. I like the coloring. These two units here on display both have knife cutting edges on them. But yeah, don't forget to check out this brand. Looks like a nice unit when you're shopping. Oh man, look at the size of that drill bit, folks. Massive.
Looks like you look good. Yeah, we're right next to the park.
Yeah.
That's a mental.
These are pretty neat. Looks like you can rotate it one side or the other in case you want to sweep sideways into a tree to cut it down.
So we're gonna ride it out. Just gonna rip it down. If I can sell it. Look at that bit. Look at the bit on it.
Yeah, I know. Now there's a hole saw bit for your home remodel needs.
Way over. Basically, you have to go through the south wall.
Look at the thickness here, guys.
Want to jump in there? I'll
It's a
take
good
a
inch and a
picture
quarter.
inside.
Yeah. That thing is massive. This is pretty cool. Much smaller unit. This thing actually looks pretty neat right here. Look at that. Tight access. Low drill. Very cool. Massive. Massive ditch witch. We're in the tiger cat country here. It's pretty cool. They're making a little dozer. Thing looks like a monster.
Things like that that you just really, you have to be really tooled up to be able. We don't do.
This unit's pretty cool. Looks like it's an HPM 25B. Got our square attachment point there for that auger for the tool. And this is a Cat 315. Here's the specs.
Get rid of your swell.
So it's a low drill. It's gonna fit under low overhead utilities. Pretty awesome. All right, guys, this thing's called a spider excavator. We've all seen them on YouTube, but pretty cool to be up close and pretty much underneath one. Looks like a very specialized piece of equipment. That's a drill rig for it. And my dad's talking to that gentleman right there. He says that these units will fold up and fit inside of that container right there, which is pretty amazing. We are in the second story of the South Hall building, and this is where they have engines and drivetrain equipment suppliers, manufacturers. It was shiny and it caught my attention. That's a heavy duty steering axle right there. Big old giant axle here. Go stand next to that thing, Dad. Little size comparison for you here. So we found Allison. Pretty amazing display Allison has here. Very cool. I've entered the land of street sweepers. Not my forte, but they're here along with everything else. I thought this was cool for that leftover concrete bent block there. Gives you kind of a textured stone look. Got some various forms, and they got this form here for a little bit of a narrower block as well, which is pretty neat. Blocks with steps molded into it. So check those guys out. Got a mixer truck here. like we got a cutter right there for snapping off rebar. Look at the size of that thing.
Coming up, and what I've done is take a great big piece of 2-foot steel labor. For a long time.
Some dewatering pumps for some pretty heavy applications, it looks like here. So this massive piece of equipment here appears to be an asphalt drum mixer. Look at this cute little guy here. It's a little remote control. All right, we're here at Bomag. Got some paving equipment. Some compactors. I've ran that before. So Mechalek makes this excavator, but it has a high-speed track, kind of designed to be a skid steer and an excavator all in one. So they scoot around pretty quick. They have pretty incredible lifting force, and they make them with tires. All right, we're coming into the West Convention Hall. This is where the earth moving equipment's at. Let's get in here and check it out. All right, well, I didn't know this till just now, but Cat has a mini skid steer. Dad's checking it out. It's got nice white tracks on it. I like that. It's pretty similar to the Kubota that way. Good visibility all the way down to the tip of the bucket too on it. What's that?
These controls are a lot better.
Nicer? Yeah. Really good visibility all the way down to the bucket on this one. Got a John Deere 750. She's a beauty.
You guys like the Deeres better than the Komatsus?
We got a Bandit chipper. Horizontal whole tree chipper right there. What a beast. $22.90. We're in the Kubota booth, checking out some Kubotas, which I am a little familiar with, I must say. This is the new Kubota SVL-3. different headlight setup. I think it's a pressurized cab. It's kind of similar to the box scraper attachment that I have already. It's just Kubota's brand. We're in the den of the Bobcat now. They got a nice display here set up. That's a mulcher. Yeah.
Oh, it is?
Cutting blades, yeah.
See, I still want a pickup truck that cut in half because of rock.
That looks familiar. It looks like Bobcat's got the RX3. I haven't asked anybody yet, but I'm gonna guess it's a remote control prototype. Sounds like it could use a little bit of grease on a bushing in the very back somewhere, but pretty cool looking unit. From small to big, we're here with Komatsu. Let's check out what they got.
We have little small rattling stuff. Not that much. That's that thing or trash.
This is pretty cool. Komatsu's got a an excavator video game you can actually play. Sit down here at the convention. Got the controls. The unit down here tilts side to side, forward and backwards. It gives you a realistic feeling.
All right, so we're there.
Nice.
Good.
That's big, gentlemen. Very big. Look at the size of that. Pretty much every machine here, there's a line of guys waiting to get in there, sit in the cab, and check it out. Pretty cool. Yeah, I don't think my 650 dozer is going to pull this thing. Holy smokes. That's a big disc.
Of course.
My dad found another spider excavator. I think this is on his wish list. I don't think we can afford it though. $700 something thousand. It's a little out of our price range. Neat machine though. All right, I found something I like right here. We got a bucket with a pad foot compactor on the back of it.
I wonder what kind of compaction they give.
It's kind of cool as it's open all the way through to the bucket, but if you get material dumped in a trench, you can smooth it out with the blade edge there and then hit it with that compactor. Pack it down. That's pretty cool. I think I'm going to be looking for one of those. Nice. All right, we got some track dump trucks here. Really good for climbing steep hills. They rotate all the way around so you can dump straight off the side of the track.
Sand.
Yeah, I got some big ones here. Very cool. Just in case you're wondering, this is about chest height. Little remote control mulcher. Looks like a beast. I'd hate to get a bill for one of these rubber tracks though. I'm sure that's not cheap. Alright, we're at TopCon.
Right. Now we're going to name it.
This gentleman's giving a presentation here.
And we're going to set this as our active surface. I'm going to turn on a little info panel to show you some cool stuff. As I step into our, I must have an offset in here.
We're here in the Hyundai booth.
Okay.
There's a little excavator challenge going on. That's just a screen displaying it.
Maybe.
They got a pretty nice setup of equipment here. Dozer. Loaders. Excavation equipment. Another video game setup. Pretty cool.
Hey, do we have a backup? I'm guessing not.
We'll line up with boxes.
All right, we found the case equipment lineup. They got a pretty extensive booth here. Let's get in here, check it out. Oh, wow. Looks like they got a JCB style backhoe here with the 4 bigger wheels, the back wheel steer. Oh man, this thing's a beast. It's a Case GR 935. Nice looking machine. Pretty cool one here. Now in 21G. right, and Case has one of these too. Pretty cool. Let's go jump on one right here. All right. Oh, check this thing out. It's got grade control right there. Guys, check it out. It's a Caterpillar truck. This particular truck's a dually. Maybe it's just a Ford. I'm not sure. Yep, it's a Ford. It's a Ford equipped Caterpillar. Or a Caterpillar equipped Ford, one way or the other. All right, we've made our way over to the festival grounds here at the CONEXPO, and this is where they have reportedly a lot of earth moving equipment and cranes. So I think we have a little ways to walk back in here yet, but let's get in here and check it out. Guy's pretty good.
The Bobcat E60 also fitted with the same direct fit X07 SQ40. And the Kubota Bobcat you'll see are sharing a couple of SQ40 hydraulic pieces of equipment that are also both new to the Steel Risk product lineup. I'm talking about the MGX6 SQ40 Grapple and the new HCX6 SQ40 Compactor. And I know these SQ40 sizes are pretty new to the industry.
Yes, this is the North American debut for the SQ40, a new Steel Risk product here in the U.S. This product will be available anytime soon, and we can get this out to you. This product gives us the ability to take machines of this size and sort and to communicate with hydraulic capability within these hydraulic tools.
So what kind of project are we looking at here that the fellas are working on?
So this is great. This is just a simple way to show you how we can manipulate material with the bucket. And we can sweep and send the material in any different direction because we have 360 degrees of rotation and 45 degrees of tilt. Now, what we did see is me attaching a strap to anything to pick it up because the operator, Nate, here was able to pick up his grapple, pick up the item, manipulate it anywhere how he saw fit and place it in the hole. I didn't need to go down in the hole. I didn't need to attach anything like this. I don't have all my fingers and toes are attached still. And now he can go right to his gravel, to his compactor. The system will recognize it and activate that compactor at his free will. At the same time, Luke is here backfilling around the item, and you notice neither machine had to move their body, no tracking back and forth. They were able to manipulate all this material in one position.
So correct me if I'm wrong, Anthony, you're talking a lot about safety.
Oh yeah, so safety is a big key. If I don't have to get in that hole, if I don't have to hook up something, if the operator, if they're working by themselves or a limited crew, they no longer have to get in and out of the cab multiple times. Getting in and out of the cab can create fatigue, it can create accidents, slip and falls, bending of ankles, stuff like that. You know, simpler stuff that can ruin your day.
And Luke just set aside a steel wrist grading bucket. Here's a quick fact about steel wrist buckets. They are filled with Carnot's 500 steel on all of its wear blades. Steel wrist does have a full line of buckets for grading, trenching, ditching, and digging buckets. And you can also have a bucket custom made for you. Now they're going to show you some finesse here with their gripper cassettes that you were talking about just a little bit earlier.
So built into the steel wrist tool rotators is a gripper cassette. This gives the operator ability to just like mention your index finger with your thumb, gives us a lot of ability to pick up different items, such as ductile iron. He can pick this pipe up and line it up with another pipe right on the job site without ever having to get out of the cab or slinging anything together. We can simply put these right together. Obviously we do this on the ground, so the guys are kind of showing off a little bit here.
And you know what? They've been successful every single time, including this time, Anthony.
Yeah, but they're not as good looking as they.
Get talented. Don't get talented.
Don't forget talented. There you go.
All right, what do you guys think? That's pretty cool, right?
You know more than most people, Anthony, about the
Pretty darn
efficiency
cool.
that the SQ products can create for a contractor,
All right, let's keep
or
going.
an operator.
We're at the Volvo spot. Let's check it out.
Some operators who say, you know what, I really don't use my
EC560.
buckets. So we have to
Not gonna get any better.
Got a Volvo EC750 EL. Here's the stats.
Because like sometimes people are like, oh, yeah, that's my
This thing is a monster. Well, let's crawl up in there, check it out. Visibility's good, except this way and out the back. This thing's giant. Oh, you could really move some dirt with this thing. Pretty cool right here. It's 938, all painted in gray. Alright. Got maybe, ooh, Cat 309. So here we have a Cat 319 with its own version of a tilt rotator. Cat's TRS-17. And looks like they have some sort of a grading rolling attachment on there. This Cat 319 comes equipped with a dozer blade. Here's the stats. Pretty cool right here. This Cat here, let's see, what is this thing? We got a Cat 320 with this demolition bucket here. What's neat is that the hinge of the thumb actually comes off the bucket itself. So as soon as you grab something, you can rotate that bucket however you want, and you're not going to lose grip of it. Pretty neat. P8 XE. That's a bad machine right there. All right, let's check out this Cat grader. It's a 150. Here's the stats. Sitting up here in the grader 150. This is what it looks like. Pretty cool checking out those cats, and let's keep cruising around. We got some Liber and Devlon, link belt over here. Let's check it. We are in Vegas, folks. We're rolling some dice here with an excavator. What's he gonna roll? Ooh, a 6 and a 3. All right, let's check out some link belt stuff. We got a processor head. belt, $7.50. Let's check out the business end here. This gentleman move some basketballs around on this link belt 220. Got to get the seat adjusted just right. Getting the feel for things. Next contestant here. We got another guy going for it. Let's see how he does. He got all three in there. Pretty good. You can tell he's pumped. Cool. This thing's pretty cool. Hefty. All right, we're in Liber territory. They got a pretty nice display here. Some giant cranes off in the distance here. You can break this blade down for transport right there. That's pretty cool. Alright guys, it's closing time now. Convention is over. We are ordered to evacuate, but wanted to say thank you for watching. Appreciate you tuning in. And for those of you that didn't make it out here, well, plan for it. Maybe next time the convention comes up. I think it's every 3 years. And it's a pretty awesome event. I'm only here for 1 day, but you're gonna need more time than that if you really want to cover all the bases. And thanks for watching. We'll catch you guys next time. Over and out.